Welcome back, our football fanatics, to another episode of NFL TWINcast, NFL TWINtake. So today is October 17th. Corey, what do we got? What do we got for our picks?
Well, I was correct on saying the Saints would win again. 3-2, tied for first in NFC South, heading into the bye week. And Kyle, I think we won that without
I have to stop you right there. You played how many receivers? Just answer me. Just answer yes or no, please. So, was there a rookie quarterback for the Chargers? Yes or no? You just have to answer yes or no, please. Yes or no?
Wait.
Was it no? Just
you
answer.
guys have 3 wins against
you
teams.
Could rebut after. Was it a yes or no? Was it a rookie quarterback?
Yes, it was.
Okay. Were his 3 top receivers and top running back out?
3 top receivers. No, he had Mike Williams, you fool.
Was he playing injured?
That's one of his top
Was he playing injured?
And didn't look injured to me. He made more catches.
That's the sad part. He didn't look injured because he was facing your secondary. Number 2, Eckler was out. A couple of his starting offensive linemen. Their best receiver went out after the first quarter.
We had the best receiver in football.
Their defensive line was playing with an injured Bosa. Derwin James is out. And you had to come back down by 17 with check down Charlie, and you're acting like you're going to the Super Bowl.
Do you guys hear that?
You were acting like you're going to the Super Bowl with check down Charlie.
Do you guys hear
giving
that?
Up 20 points to a rookie.
Hey, every team has injuries, buddy. I hear a small violin in the background. Listen to this guy crying over here.
Oh my God, Michael Thomas is out. Our whole team stinks about Michael Thomas.
He's the best wide receiver in football.
Allen Robinson.
Michael Thomas had 149 catches.
At least Allen Robinson's not a twin yet. He's not a twin yet. He just backs it up and he's not a diva.
Dude, he wants more
money. Okay, you beat the Chargers. Can we
get
on with this?
Wait, before I finish this and let you act like you just won this argument. You beat the Lions?
We beat the Bucks!
You beat the
We beat the
Bucks.
Oh, wow.
We beat them. And they had Chris Godwin. They had Chris Godwin when we played them. They beat the Bucks. Time out.
Brady has more chemistry
now.
The
Bears beat the Bucks without Chris Godwin and Leonard Fournette. Then the Bears beat the Saquon Barkley list, the second to worst team in football, Giants, and had to win at the end of the game. Then the Bears beat the Lions without Godwin. Galladay. They played without Godwin and Galladay on both of the teams. And then who's the other team you beat? Who's that other pathetic team?
Falcons.
They beat the Falcons without freaking Julio Jones.
That was like the greatest comeback. That was like the greatest comeback since the Bears versus Cardinals on Monday night.
The worst.
They are who we thought they were.
Half of the Bears.
And we let them off the hook.
Half of the Bears win.
If you want to crown them, then crown their ass.
You beat winless teams. Half of the
They're winless because we play them. We beat them to keep them winless. We just play on our schedule.
Okay, so then don't make fun of the Chargers. Then don't make fun of the Chargers.
Well,
the Chargers would whoop your ass.
What?
They probably would.
No one would.
No one would?
Dude, we're 4-1, bro.
Phillip Rivers made you look bad.
Phillip Rivers is bad, dude. Yeah, Phillip Rivers, the nursing home called. Put him for that, Colts.
Before we get started, Kyle,
I don't even know where he is anymore.
I have a question for you.
I have an answer.
Have you ever been in a dispute, in a relationship, like an argument?
Never been in a relationship.
Okay. Well, we don't need to hear about that, but have you and I ever gotten into it?
Yeah, I whooped your ass.
Okay, that never happened either. But what I'm getting at here, Kyle, the whole media is running away with this story. Oh, Michael Thomas and Chauncey Gardner-Johnson getting into practice. Michael Thomas is turning into Antonio Brown. What a diva. What a jerk. Oh, my God, the Saints should trade him. Go to New England. Get rid of the man. You guys are all fools, especially Colin Cowherd and every other anti-Saints fan, you haters. Michael Thomas is the greatest wide receiver in football. He's the next Jerry Rice besides Alvin Kamara. We all saw that catch on Monday night and leads the league in receptions.
Jerry Rice ran 100 slants a game.
So let's get mad and let's run away with the story because Michael Thomas is intense, fiery, emotional, and because he takes every rep serious and
makes it on Twitter.
Anybody who knows the Saints and knows Michael Thomas knows the guy doesn't take a play off. So, wow.
Well, he can't afford to with that offense.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, who's also an intense player and doesn't take a playoff on defense. They
can't either with that secondary.
It's a contact sport. They got into it. Boo-hoo. Their teammates, they're fine. Demario Davis, everyone on the team said they're fine. But no, Mike Thomas is ruining the Saints. I'm done with that. Yes, it is. They did this to Terrell Owens. They did it to Antonio Brown. And they're trying to do it to Michael Thomas. They find a villain. Just like you guys all... Just like the NFL glorifies Pat Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers on State Farm and makes them on a pedestal.
Yeah. What about Nick Foles, bro?
They try and make Michael Thomas a villain. He is not a villain. He's a fiery guy. He takes his job serious. He gets emotional, and he's the best at what he does at his position. So Mike Thomas, he came into Cam Jordan's interview yesterday on First Take. He's back. He's coming back. He's still going to get over 100 catches. And we have no problem in our locker room.
He's the only one that can go to besides Kamara.
In 2 weeks from now, when the Saints, when the Saints are 4-2 coming into Chicago and making Kyle cry.
Well, that's sad. We already have 4 wins. You're talking about 2 weeks.
And we go. We're on a bye week.
We're 4-1.
And we go to.
Well, it'll be a bye for us when you come to town.
We go to 5-2. We will be in the power rankings at top 5. We're gonna still be top 2 in the NFC. I'm done with all this, Kyle. Let's go over point spreads and pick'ems,
please.
All right, Kyle. So let me check what they got on the point spreads here. So the first game, Denver and New England. They got New England. The spread's 8.5. First, who you picking? What do you think about them covering?
Definitely Patriots. So Patriots are gonna win. I think they'll cover the spread.
What about the vid, bro?
The problem is Cam Newton gonna play or not?
Yes, he's playing. He's playing.
Then they win.
Cam Newton's playing. Stephon Gilmore's playing too.
Drew Lock might play. It doesn't matter. Denver's just their team's a mess. Fangio, love you, but he should have stayed defense coordinator for the Bears. Denver's a mess, man.
If you have Damian Harris in fantasy, put him in your flex.
Yeah, I mean
Denver's banged up, man.
I think Patriots are gonna win their division, so I don't see why they would have any trouble with Denver. Denver's the bottom feeder.
New England's both games they lost, they could have easily won. I know you could say that about a lot of teams, but they were both top teams they lost to begin with, and they had star players out.
Oh, and it was one of the big blueprints for stopping Mahomes too. So
Belichick's the best at scheming, and Denver's just banged up, man. They're just as bad as San Diego.
And N'Keal Harry's starting to show some flashes of why they drafted him where he was.
Yeah,
as long as he stays healthy.
So you got New England covering it too.
Oh yeah, I got him by 10.
Okay, all right, you heard it here. Swaggy made his first pick.
That's right.
All right, that means I'll do the next game. Falcons and Vikings. They got a 4-point spread. They got the Vikings favorite. I think they cover. At the beginning of the year, I was full of Atlanta. You know, their offense is putting up like 30 points a game. They have one of the best receiving cores. Todd Gurley's 4th in the league in rushing yards. Quietly having a resurgence. But dude, they look awful the last 2 weeks.
Bad.
I can't even back them up anymore. I have some of them on fantasy, and they don't do anything.
Colin Ridley's a stud.
The guy's amazing.
Wait, so you have?
I have Vikings winning by more than 4 points.
So I have the Vikings winning, but only by 3.
Reason being, Atlanta. If you're going
you ever notice whenever a coach gets fired, the team steps up that next game? It's like it's like you live a relationship. You're going out to the club, man. You're feeling all confident. Got some new swagger. Well, Falcons got some new swagger. They're gonna play for Raheem Morris. I think they're gonna show out, but I still think they'll lose. But I think they'll only be by last-second field goal. Kirk Cousins is still Kirk Cousins. You know what he is. Jefferson from LSU looking like a stud. Thielen a stud. Madsen's good. Problem is Delvin Cook's not playing.
Madsen is good.
So that's why I think they won't cover because Delvin Cook's not playing. And then their secondary is still, awful. So, but I think Vikings win, but only by field goal.
I think you're wrong because Minnesota should have beat Seattle, and then also Minnesota is literally playing for their season right now. Like if they lose this game,
season's over.
No, it's not.
They're both over. Seed. Dude, they're in the Bears division. We're gonna beat them twice. So
that's why they still have a chance of winning.
What?
Because
against the Lions. That's about it.
Okay. All right, Kyle. So then after that, let's go Baltimore and Philly. They got Baltimore. Dang, they got Baltimore 9.5. They're giving them 9.5.
No. Baltimore.
You gonna elaborate or
okay?
No.
Baltimore wins the game, but their offense is. Am I the only one? Yes, they're winning games right now, but it's not pretty. I don't think so. So their defense, they were supposed to build it to beat the Chiefs. They look like crap against Chiefs, and I'm not worried about their defense. Their offense. I love Lamar Jackson, but their passing's not there, man. If they get down, they can't come back.
But
their running's not even the same as it was last year. And then Carson Wentz needs more respect, man. He's pulling the chain gang from the sidelines to be his receivers. Alshon Jeffrey, thanks for taking Jeffrey because you suck. Stay on the sidelines. Aguilar's actually catching the ball somewhere else.
Oh, the Raiders.
Yeah. And then
Fulgham's good though.
I know. Well, yeah, because Wentz is making him good. And then Deshaun Jackson, dude, he just will never play again.
I don't even know why he is.
Him and Jeffrey shouldn't even be on a roster. So Wentz is just playing with freaking pennies when everyone else is playing with $100 bills.
If you turn on an Eagles game and
Carson Wentz is good.
If you put him on a team with a line and like a number one receiver, Wentz is good.
Doesn't he have 4 starting linemen out?
Dude, I don't know.
And he's on like his 7th and 8th receivers.
The media loves to bash him unless you're Ted Orlowski. They love to bash him, but dude, watch what he does with what he has.
He's a great quarterback.
He is, and his career is gonna be shortened. He has no. He needs to get out.
And he's got the Philly fans who they love you one second, hate you the next.
Yeah.
But I think just solely because of Carson Wentz, they'll make it close. They're gonna lose. They don't have enough firepower. Like the Ravens.
I don't even think Ertz is that good anymore.
I think Goddard's going to be better, but he's hurt.
Miles Sanders.
I think Rager will be good, but he's hurt. Everyone's hurt. They need a new strength coach. I've been saying this for years now.
It's been 4 years.
Eagles kind of keep it close just because of Wentz. They're going to lose, but they're in the NFC least, so they still have a shot. It's going to be till the last game. They can go to the playoffs in it.
Oh, yeah.
Division.
They don't need this game.
But I think because of Wentz and he's playing better and better, they're going to make it close. And the Ravens are impressing me, but they're going to
So what are you giving them?
I
6?
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. I go by 6.
So, according to Swaggy selection,
That's right.
he's got the Ravens winning, so if you want to pick the money line, but if you're going to do the spread, he's got Philly, basically.
Yeah.
So the next game, this is one of the most entertaining games of the week. Cleveland and Pittsburgh. It's been years since we've said that this game actually meant something.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh is that team that they're beating up on bad teams, but that's not their fault. Mm-hmm. Their defense is legit, probably top pass rush in the league.
Kurt, man.
Their offense is my only question mark. I don't know. Roethlisberger's kind of up and down. Is Juju really a number 1 receiver? I mean, Claypool looked better last week. But they keep winning. That's all that matters. And Cleveland's just kind of the fun, exciting team under the radar right now.
They have a lot of injuries.
Yeah, and Baker's not looking the best, but it doesn't matter. He's winning. And I just love Baker. I mean, he's the best in commercial besides Peyton Manning.
Oh, yeah.
Way better than Rodgers and Mahomes in commercials. They're actually pretty good, too.
No, they're not.
Okay, Kyle. But I definitely, I hope Cleveland wins because it's LSU North. Mm-hmm. I love me some OBJ and Jarvis Landry and
Bakerfield.
Yeah,
Greedy!
I don't know. I am picking Cleveland just because I so badly wanted to turn the corner. So they got Pittsburgh 3.5.
No.
You don't think they cover, you're saying? So what do you think? It's a 3-point game or something?
I think Pittsburgh wins, but I don't care. I want Cleveland to win.
See, Cleveland! Okay. So we're both on the same boat here. Part of me is going to say Pittsburgh does cover because Cleveland finds a way to choke in these situations. Mm-hmm. They could finally turn a corner. Like, this would be huge for them. They're in the toughest division in football, in my opinion.
The reason I'm sticking with Pittsburgh is because I think they have the defensive MVP. Although you could argue Myles Garrett, too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, that's good. Watch that.
Remember last year, even though Mason Rudolph isn't seeing the field, he still got that from last year when Garrett threw the helmet in.
Oh, yeah, this game has
I think Cleveland's got too many injuries on defense. And then you have Chubb out. Yes, you have Kareem Hunt, but they have too many injuries. I love Baker Mayfield. He's probably like my 3rd favorite quarterback in the whole NFL.
Broadway Baker, baby.
But I think, too, he still is risk averse to turn over a couple times a game, like maybe 2 picks or 1 pick. Not 2 picks, but a pick a game. I think Cleveland's a lot improved. This could be the game where everyone's like, okay, they are serious. And they are contending now. I just think with Pittsburgh's defense and then with Roethlisberger, I think Pittsburgh should win. But I also think Big Ben's stats are getting inflated. I don't think he's the same quarterback he used to be.
And I want to see how
James Conner's always injured.
Deontay Johnson's out this week, so I want to see how Claypool does.
I think Pittsburgh wins. But they're 1 quarterback hit away or 1 running back, like Connor sprained an ankle away from just being an 8-8 team again. Well, they didn't address their backup quarterback in all season, so.
So you think it's gonna be close? We're kind of both.
And it's a divisional game. You got the Heat there because of Myles Garrett.
We got to move on to the next game, but from what it sounds like, I think we both pick Pittsburgh.
But we want Cleveland.
We want Cleveland to win, and we also think Pittsburgh will not cover to 3.5. We think it'll be a little closer. Mm-hmm. So, next one, Kyle. I'm gonna try and keep it under 2 minutes, but Bears and Panthers. Let me go first. Let me go first because you're gonna ramble.
Put your house down on the Bears.
I think this game's more interesting than people think. Both surprise teams. Besides what Kyle thought this offseason.
Not surprising at all.
But Carolina, dude, 3 in a row. Once McCaffrey went out, they've won 3 in a row. The old Bears running back for a little bit, Mike Davis, right? That guy's a bruiser, man. I've been watching him.
We brought him in to hold the clipboard.
Dude, he catches everything. He's 2nd in the league in catches for running backs. And he bulldozes people, man. He never goes down off contact. Sweaty Teddy does what he does. He doesn't make mistakes. He does enough to win. Robbie Anderson's revived his career. Him and DJ Moore
get out of New York.
I think they're 1A and 1B. The problem with Carolina is their defense is very young.
Which is shocking because they draft all defense and Matt Rule's known as defense.
It will get better. They're just so young on defense. And
first year without Keekly running.
Yeah, and it's a new system.
No, Ron Rivera runs defense.
New coach, new system with Joe Brady. But I think this game's going to be really close. I mean, Kyle, look at this. They got Carolina. The spread's 1.
They never do. The national media,
it's close.
They hate the Bears for some reason. I honestly think the Bears are the Bears are obviously going to win, but we don't blow teams out. So we know that. I can see why it'd be close. So it's going to be close, but the Bears are going to win a game. Nick Foles will show up. Khalil Mack, everybody wanted to bash Khalil Mack. What did he do last week? 3 sacks. Yeah, the third got taken away because of bullshit, roughing the passer on Tom Brady. Everyone loves Brady.
At the same time, last week, if you think about it, Foles missed Mooney and a couple wide open receivers. So
but he's streaky.
You can make fun of Breeze for checking the ball down, but at least he's accurate.
But he's streaky. That's what I like. That's what I like about
the
Foles.
only streaks he has is incompletion.
Really? Because he was outdueling Tom Brady.
He's streaky on not completing.
Just like he did in the Super Bowl. No. And Jimmy Graham, thank you. Jimmy Graham, strong baby. The Bears, dude, we're underrated. We're 4-1. Can we get some recognition? I didn't hear one media person all week was here. Oh, Tampa Bay.
Hold up. Time out.
That.
Let me end this right now. The Bears play the Rams, the Saints, the Packers, and who else? Titans. If you guys come out of that unscathed, get 2 or 3 wins, you'll be talked about. You have had the easy schedule up to now.
Oh.
I'm sorry, but it is what it is, man.
We beat Tom Brady.
We did too.
We beat Tom Brady.
3 other teams did.
Give us some respect.
I get it, Kyle, but you barely beat them, and every other team you barely beat.
I didn't know this was style points.
Earlier you said it was. You made fun of us for beating the Chargers barely.
You barely beat the Chargers and the Lions.
Oh, my God.
We won.
You are a hypocrite.
We are 4-1.
I'm
not a hypocrite. We play who they put on our schedule.
Everything
it is not our fault that these other teams are afraid to play us.
But it's everyone else's fault when they play bad teams and barely win.
No,
when it's the Bears, it's different.
It's not because they just win. We win. All we do is win no matter what.
So
we're 4-1. The Bears are going to win. They won't blow them out. They're going to win by more than 1. We're underdogs. Take it. Bet your house on it. Give up your car.
According to the
bet your car on it.
The completely unbiased Bears fan.
It's not biased at all.
Kyle has the Bears
Khalil Mack, defensive MVP.
So pick
Allen Robinson, pay the man.
Okay, so Texans and Titans.
Titans.
They got the Titans at 3.5 point spread. I want to pick the Texans, but I don't even think Deshaun Watson looks that good this year. It's not his fault. They just don't have the weapons. They don't have the line. His weapons are always injured. Those receivers will all be out in a couple weeks. They don't even have a head coach or general manager, like a legit one right now.
All they have is Houston as a problem.
They should just tank. The Titans are like for real. I'm done.
Corey,
I'm done hearing people.
I don't even think Houston has to try and tank. They can try and win, and they're gonna just end up.
Well, dude, Kyle, we were all about Buffalo, and I still believe in Buffalo, but the Titans.
Titans
embarrassed.
Oh, that was bad.
Titans are undefeated. It is what it is.
Let alone the Titans couldn't even go to their practice facility after a week.
2 weeks.
Can we start?
Ryan Tannehill's for real.
Thank you. Can we tell me the difference between Tannehill and who else? So who do we glorify? Like Lamar Jackson,
Pat Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers.
Okay, Aaron Rodgers and Mahomes are different, but like Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
Or we're still talking about Brady like he's still elite right now. What the hell is the difference? Just because Tannehill's in a Titans jersey and he didn't have a career with the Dolphins, he's putting up better numbers, and we have enough games now where it's been at least 16 games.
Didn't he beat Brady in the playoffs?
Yeah, dude, it's been at least 16 games here. The guy is a great quarterback.
Well,
I don't care. I'm not even saying that lightly. He's a great quarterback right now.
If he was in Chicago, you guys would be confused.
We would have won Super Bowl already.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would.
But so we both had the Titans covering. I think the spread should be larger, 3.5. It's probably just because a division game, and Texans have to win it to stay alive.
Titans are legit.
Yeah. So
we're just used to seeing him with Mariota, so we just look at him as like an 8-18.
Last thing before we move on, if you're a defender and Derrick Henry puts his arm out to extend it, just get out the way. You're gonna
Josh Norman.
Get out the way.
Josh Norman's career went to crap after he left.
That's the first time I heard of him.
After he left, and I've seen a couple of highlights of him getting like rolled over or getting beat like 25 times to the end zone. I mean, his career went to crap after he left Carolina.
Derrick Henry's a man.
Derrick Henry, dude, he looked like he was swatting a little fly out of the way. Like, it was like when goal. By the way, who saw Khalil Mack pick up Tristan Wirfs, the 330-pound lineman, with one arm and flip him over his back like it was nothing, dude? He's almost as strong as me. That was freaking awesome. The Mack Daddy, the Mack truck.
You could have flipped this decoration over your back.
I'll flip you over.
Next game, Cincinnati, Indy. I have Indy winning, but they're 7.5 favorites. I don't believe they win by that much.
Have you seen Cincinnati's out? Dude, Joe Burrow,
bro.
I feel bad
Joe
for him.
Burrow.
I'm
Woo! Heisman, baby.
If I was a doctor, I would prescribe Joe Burrow.
Burrow! The fans are coming out of nowhere.
Yeah. Are we in Cincinnati?
He's a legend.
No, honestly, if I was a doctor, I would write every pain prescription I could to Joe Burrow because that guy, my God, he's not just playing quarterback.
He's on pace for 70 sacks.
Dude, he's got to be. It's ridiculous. Can you guys help out your future?
Yeah, but
it's like I got mixed on my fantasy. He doesn't stand up prayer because that line is so pitiful.
Kyle,
Your guys' line is softer than Charmin Ultra.
Here's my thing.
You're softer in 2020.
Here's
the
why,
butthurt generation. They're even worse.
Here's why I don't have Indy covering.
Philip Rivers.
Philip Rivers.
He got out of the nursing home again.
Put a bet that Rivers throws 2 picks.
Rivers, you suck. You need to
stop over every game.
Stop running your mouth. You can't even throw a football 5 yards without looking like a flailing
and I have a question. Why is it that our team's winning and Breeze does what he's done his whole career with short, accurate passes, but no, everyone bashes him in America?
Rivers can't even make a short pass.
No one talks about Rivers.
He can't even make a short because no one takes him seriously.
I was gonna say, like, why is that?
Dude, put in if he has, which he will, 2 picks this weekend. Put in Brissett. They're better off with Brissett. I think the Colts cover just because Cincinnati's defense sucks.
Two of our buddies, Alex Carey and Mikey Custer, are dire Colts fans, and
I feel bad.
We've talked
about watching all the Bears teams when we never had a quarterback.
They have a great team. Their only weakness is Rivers.
And the thing is, that's why I put in Brissett after this week, because you just need him to manage. Just don't turn over. Rivers will ruin the game. He's not going to help you. He's just going to run his mouth to the defense lineman because they can't.
It's like when you guys had Cutler. You just know he's going to ruin.
Or Grossman, or every other 26 of the quarterback.
So we got to move on. This game might be the worst game of the weekend. Unless you're a fan of these two teams, do not tune in. You might not even like football after this game. The Washington football team and the New York Giants.
Oh my God.
So they got the Giants favorites. This might be the only game this season. Giants are 2.5 on the spread.
Daniel Jones is literally a fumbling machine.
I do not have the Giants winning
this game.
It's like a fumbling
ATM.
I have the Giants losing, so there's no way I got them covering the spread.
What's the spread?
Giants 2.5. I think Washington's a better team.
I think they're a better team also. And Rivera's a better coach.
They have a better defense too.
But I think Giants win. I don't know why they do.
No, they don't get an end zone.
I know they don't.
No, but I'm saying in this game.
I think Devontae Freeman could have like 2 tutties.
Okay, I think it's early in the morning or you've been drinking.
Not yet. That's later.
So Kyle Allen can run the ball. He's athletic. He's due for a turnover every game.
And an injury.
But Rivera trusts him to win. I think Washington wins this.
I do like Gibson too, the rookie from Memphis.
Yeah, get the Gibson or McLaurin. The difference to me is Washington actually has a good defense and the Giants actually have a good awful offense. Yeah, so I'm picking Washington.
I just think the Giants finally win.
Actually, I take that back. This game might be just as bad. Detroit and Jacksonville.
Oh my God.
So they got Detroit by 3. This is another game. Detroit, your favorites, man. Take advantage of this week.
Dude, Matt Patricia's. He's the next. It's out. If you want, you're speaking bets. Call up Vegas. See if it's going to be Adam Gase or Matt Patricia next.
Kyle, you got.
Or fired.
I don't know if Chark's playing or not, but if he is, I got Jacksonville.
I like Chenault.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
I like Chenault.
And Minshew's like.
Come on, the guy from the running back from ISU, Illinois State,
Robinson.
Represent, dude.
I got Jacksonville winning. I just think they have more upside, which is hilarious to say because they traded away all their upside. But I don't believe in Detroit is like Atlanta. They're not going to win the game. They just won't close. What do you got?
Detroit.
By 3?
Yeah, dude, Detroit, they have freaking Galladay, Marvin Jones Jr., they have Adrian Peterson.
Oh, thanks for the roster break. Thanks for the roster break.
They got Stafford. I mean, and then on the bad part, their defense sucks, and they have Matt Patricia, and they're allergic to winning in crunch time. But I think they finally do pull win because they play everyone scrappy. I mean, Jacksonville was trying to tank, dude. They were trying to tank, so it's like, come on, Detroit, just get a win.
This is the 3rd game in a row that's just not entertaining. The Jets and Dolphins.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So
this isn't even like college Saturdays. This is high school.
This has to be the most favorite I've seen the Dolphins in years. The spread is 9.5 for the Dolphins. That's how bad the Jets are. And Darnold's not playing.
They cover.
You
could beat the Jets by 10 in the first 2 drives.
The Jets
by 10.
The Giants
suck.
I think the Giants are going to blow out the Jets.
The Jets are awful.
Suck. They're the worst team in the NFL by far. If
Adam Gase, you should have stayed offense coordinator with Chicago.
If I were,
you are not a head coach.
If I were Trevor Lawrence, I would come back for my senior year so I don't have to go to the Jets.
Oh,
I'm serious.
If you want your career to end, like just be ruined, go to New York.
He will have to go to the Jets next year.
The Jets are horrible.
But yeah, I'm with Kyle. And dude,
the Dolphins play scrappy.
I was gonna say they almost beat the Seahawks.
Ryan Fitzmagic, let's go.
Dude, they embarrassed San Fran.
Yeah.
I know San Fran has injuries, but still they embarrassed them.
Ryan Fitzmagic, let's go.
Yeah, Dolphins are definitely covering.
Oh, Dolphins are scrappy, man. They're obviously pieces away. They got their coach. Tua's still, doing like a redshirt season, but I like the Dolphins, man. Let's go.
The next game's 2 teams me and Kyle hate because of our division. It's the 2 teams competing with the Bears and Saints in the division. It's a great quarterback matchup. I know the quarterbacks don't actually face just those 2, but it's entertaining for fans. Packers and Bucks. They got the Packers only by 1 for point spread. I'm taking the Packers to cover definitely. I I'm not that hyped on the Bucks. I think they have potential.
I think everybody's so caught up in Brady's legacy. They didn't impress me. Granted, they were facing the monsters of Midway and Khalil Mack.
And you saw it in the Bears game, but they just don't execute like he did.
They're the same Bucks. The penalties, the turnovers. But Bucks win.
Sloppy special teams.
I got the Bucks.
Okay.
Tom Brady over Rodgers.
That was biased as heck.
No, it wasn't.
I
think the Bucks win because they can't afford another loss right now.
Kind of a must.
It's like
I have the
I think Brady steps up because he's facing Rodgers. His legacy's on the line.
I got the
Packers haven't lost.
I got the Packers by at least 3. But the thing is, the Bucks defense, and Kyle, you know this, I know, so we're watching. Dude, they're young and they're fast and they're chippy, so they will actually give the Packers trouble more. I think more so than what people think. And I think Brady was embarrassed after that 4th down.
Of course he was embarrassed. He was so scared of Mac. He was like, "You again?" Did you see his eyes look up? He's like, "Again."
You know he's not going to embarrass himself again, so it will be a close game. But I got the Packers covering.
Bucks one.
This one's another one where it's kind of
but look at that clock there.
It's a must win already, so let's go quick. Rams Niners.
What's the spread?
They got Rams by 3.
Rams. I think the Niners come out a lot. I think the Niners have everything but too many injuries. And usually that's not a solid excuse. I think Garoppolo plays better this week.
I think the Rams are also
they have great coaching
the Rams
staff.
Currently are like the 7th.
Yeah, I think the Rams are underrated. And the Niners have way too many injuries overcoming. Rams win.
Okay, so then they got, this is probably one of the best games of the week, and they're both coming off a surprising loss. Chiefs and Bills.
Chiefs.
They got the Chiefs by 4. You think they win by more than 4?
Chiefs don't lose 2 in a row with Mahomes.
And I think they go off on offense.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just don't think Buffalo.
Where's the Bills' defense?
Yeah, I
don't understand. I thought they were going to be a top 5 defense, and that's what's struggling this year. I don't blame Josh Allen last game.
Yeah, he's trying to do too much because of that. So we got the
and Le'Veon Bell, screw you. Chicago doesn't want you anyways.
One of the best offseason moves was Stephon Diggs, though.
Oh, by far.
Match made in heaven with Allen.
Chiefs take that.
So Chiefs for 4 plus 4. Arizona and Dallas. They got Arizona by 1. I believe in Dalton more than a lot of people.
I got Dallas.
I do too.
Chandler Jones out, no defense. Arizona's very rocky.
I think
Dalton could step right in.
Dalton had a good career. He's smart. He's
too many weapons.
He's still young. 32 for
Dallas embarrassing themselves too much later than primetime games. They finally get done.
We both got Dallas. Really quick, Kyle.
Power rankings.
We got about 2 minutes. Let's go through power rankings.
Seahawks, Packers, Titans, Steelers, and no, Chiefs and Steelers.
That's your top 5?
Yeah.
Okay, so my top 5 right now, I had the Seahawks 1, but Packers 2, and I will put the Packers 1 if they beat the Bucks this week. I think you could switch or flop them, honestly, because Packers do have a better defense. Right now, it's nothing against Green Bay. It's just I believe in Seattle's offense more, which sounds funny because it's Rodgers and Aaron Jones and Devontae Adams.
I just think Russell Wilson's the best player in the NFL right now.
I just that was going to be my comment. And Aaron Rodgers is fighting for that MVP.
Oh, Aaron Rodgers, I hate him for a reason. He's amazing. You're amazing, Rodgers, and that's why I hate you.
I'm not trying to bash Green Bay in any way. You could flop them. I just kind of have Seattle, but I'll switch them this week if Green Bay wins. Then number 3 after them we gotta go AFC. So
Titans. I
put the Titans only because, hey, Chiefs lost. Titans haven't. Titans just whooped Buffalo, so Chiefs play Buffalo. We'll see how that looks. After that, who'd you have? Pittsburgh?
I had Chiefs and Pittsburgh.
I have Chiefs and then Baltimore. Pittsburgh's right outside of it. It's not their fault. Pittsburgh hasn't had a test yet. This week's their test, so kind of similar. Pittsburgh beats Cleveland. I'll put you in. Baltimore, see how their offense looks. And then you got
other close ones on the outside. I got Rams. You got Rams, Bills, and Patriots.
Yep, yeah, I agree. And then Saints and Bears, we're gonna wait.
We're still waiting, but we're both happy with where we're at.
Yeah, oh yeah. So yeah, thanks for listening, guys. And next week we'll go over spreads and power rankings.
Bear down.
Go Saints.
Bear down.